Yahoo and welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is Mara, and today, as you can see by this pink and red setting and also by my pink eyes and my red lips, we are going to talk about the IVY PARK X Adidas collection, I guess. And if that sounds interesting to you, keep watching.
The park became a state of mind. The park became my strength. The park is what made me who I am. Where's your park?
Well, guys, it is that time again. We are going to talk about the IVY PARK X Adidas IVY PARK collection that came out just recently, and I have some thoughts on this collection. But first of all, I would like to introduce you guys to a fellow Beehive member. If you don't know him yet, then you are in for a treat, because I'm talking about the one and only King of the Beehive, Deron Jordan.
Hey guys, welcome to I Am Deron.
I'm calling him Daddy Hive because I feel he takes care of us like a dad, and he always makes sure that we get the information that we need to secure our trips. So just like Kelly Rowland said,
you know you gon' get all of your flowers. I'll let you hold it every time I get the chance. Oh, let me bow my head.
Deron D, my brother from another mother, I would like to give you your flowers today because I feel that you are an essential part of this community, of this Beehive fan base, and even Bee calls you her biggest rider for a reason, because you are simply one of her biggest supporters. Of course, we all would like to say that we are her biggest supporter and we love her so much. Yes, she means a lot to a lot of people, but I also feel that you've been in this Beehive gang. You definitely deserve to get your flowers. So that's what I would like to do today. To everyone who doesn't know Deron is from the Atlanta Hive, and he is such a big part of this, like I said, fandom, community, whatever, a big part of the Hive. And he had to deal with some difficult times as well, because he used to have an Instagram account that was recently, freed again, you could say, because a lot of, wasps in Beehive costumes.
They're really not beehivers. They're wasps, but they dressed up as bees.
Decided to report him on Instagram and to make his life harder. So his account got disabled a couple of times, an account that had over 52,000 followers, and he basically had to start from scratch, and then he had a new account that was also disabled.
It's okay, because you see what keeps happening. I'll get disabled and then I come back. I'll get deleted and then I'm back. I get ghosted and then he's here.
And a lot of people went through this whole experience with him. A lot of people who followed him at his original account, and then I joined the whole, situation, not knowing who he was, basically, because I'm from Germany, I'm from Europe, so I don't know much about the Beehive until that point, because I was a big fan of Beyoncé for a long time, but I was not really active in the Beehive, so that is why I didn't know who he was. But when his account got disabled, I found him on his second account, and he was so kind to everybody. He, taught everybody everything that we needed to know about the collections, and he's just such a kind heart and such a kind soul, and I, love him so much, even though we never met. We messaged a couple of times, of course, on Instagram, and follow each other over there, and we also talked once on Insta Live, and it was just so sweet, and he was so supportive of my YouTube channel and my Instagram account, and he said, okay, I'm seeing what you're doing over there, and I'm proud of you basically, and you will go your way, and you are seen, and don't worry basically. And he's just like a big brother. He's just so sweet, even though I'm not even sure if I'm maybe older than you. I think I am, Dee, so you know, but in spirit you are kind of, you know, taking care of us. And like I said, these accounts got, you know, disabled several times, and now recently, just a couple of days ago, his main account with the 52k followers is free again, and he is back to his old account. I will definitely leave links below, and you know, so you can go follow him over there. And also, please go follow me at bootylicious_hive. And also, Deron made Instagram lives for each of the collections, like I said, and he gave us all of the information that we needed to get our pieces that we wanted. And it was always very, very helpful. I see a lot of people that are able to get their pieces because of you, Deron, and it makes me just very happy because I like communities that are there for each other, people that support each other and help each other out, and that's what you are doing. So here are your flowers, Dee. I love you very much, and I'm very proud to know you, and I hope one day, if I can make it to America, or maybe you can make it to Europe, we can link up and I can give you a big fat hug, and yeah, just, you know, link up in person as well. And talking about the recent video that you did on the Ivy Hearts collection, again, giving people all the info that they needed, you also, you know, spilled some insights and, you know, pulled me back to the ground about the whole constructive criticism thing and giving us some, like I said, insights on why a couple of these collections are different than others. And that is because we have to differentiate between Beyoncé Ivy Park x Adidas collections and Ivy Park x Adidas collections, you know. And for example, you said it in your video as well. That's why I'm going to repeat it, because I kind of lost sight of that as well. In the beginning, the CEO, I think, of Adidas or whatever, brand manager, he said that they are going slow in the beginning and they are coming big later on, which is what they are doing right now. They are coming out with one collection after another. For me, it is a little bit too much, but that's just my personal preference. I also kind of realized that I don't have to get things from every collection. If something is not my vibe, that's totally fine too. And to make it clear, from the Ivy Heart collection, I bought nothing, nada, zero, because I didn't really like the patterns and, you know, some of the design choices, but I will get into that a little bit later. And Dee, you also said that, for example, the Flex Park collection was an Adidas Ivy Park collection, as well as the Peloton collection, and now the Ivy Hearts collection. And in these Adidas Ivy Park collections, Beyoncé really doesn't have a say in, you know, what's going on. She doesn't really approve designs, as far as I understood you. And to me, each of these Adidas collections felt like quick cash grabs from Adidas. So I have a bone to pick with Adidas and not with Beyoncé and her team. Yes, some of the critiques that I had also applied to other collections like the Rodeo and the Halls of Ivy collection. And yes, I do understand that this is a business, this is a brand that is supposed to make a lot of money for B and for her family. So that is okay. And like I said, I understand that I don't have to buy everything. I understand that I don't have to buy anything at all from these collections. But like I said before as well, if I like something, I would like to be able to keep up financially and to get, you know, pieces here and there. But with the Adidas Ivy Park collections, the main critique that I have is that the prices are getting out of hand. Sticking with the Ivy Heart collection, how can you expect people to pay $70 for a tiny, tiny, tiny bandeau bustier crop top thingy just because it is made of velour, you know. To me, that doesn't really justify the price of $70. And compared to the tracksuit pants and the tracksuit jacket, which are $110 for the pants and $140 for the jacket, it doesn't really make sense to me. And it was also the same with the Flex Park collection. You asked the same amount of money for a bathing suit and then for bikini bottoms and bikini tops, which is crazy to me because that makes $130 for a bikini to cover your body, kind of, when you could have gotten the bodysuit, you know, bathing suit for $65 for half of the price. It's just crazy to me. It doesn't really make sense. But I also have to say, most of the Adidas, you know, bathing suits and lines and stuff are totally crazy. The sizing is crazy to me. Even before the IVY PARK collections, I tried to get a nice bathing suit from Adidas, and I bought these in L and XL, and they were just so tiny. Some of those I couldn't even get on. And like I said back then, when I bought the Flex Park, you know, bikini top and bottom, I had to basically buy it in an XL because I knew the sizing of Adidas. And those were kind of too big for me. So they must have changed the sizing again, which is so confusing to me because especially with collections that sell out so quickly, you need to be sure of the sizes. And most of the times you can't even buy different sizes of the same item. So there are regulations on the Adidas app and website for you to buy things. So you really have to be sure of your sizes. And that's just not possible if they keep up switching the size chart and the sizing basically. And that is something that I really don't like about Adidas. It is just crazy to me. It is not inclusive and it is not customer friendly as well. And another point is, I said it with the Rodeo t-shirt. That was a plain white t-shirt with just some stitching on the, you know, bust, basically on the chest. And this t-shirt, even though it was thicker of quality than the other previous t-shirts that we got, this t-shirt was $50. And with the IVY Heart collection, we have the same plain white or light t-shirt with an even tinier stitching on the chest in shape of a heart. And they increased the price for this one to $55, which is also crazy to me because it is basically the same item and now it is $5 more. This is just ridiculous to me and it's getting out of hand. Especially these smaller collections, these supposedly Adidas IVY PARK collections really feel like a quick cash grab to me. I feel that Adidas is just capitalizing on Beyoncé's brand name, IVY PARK, and it makes me kind of mad as a customer and as a supporter of Beyoncé. And D, you said it, and I hope I understood that correctly, that B doesn't even have a say in these smaller collections, which is why she's also not involved, not modeling in the, you know, commercial pictures and in the commercial videos. And I just want you to keep that in mind, B, and also team, because to me, you kind of sell out the IVY PARK brand name. You worked so hard to create this brand, and then you're just giving over the name to a collaborative brand that is just, you know, putting out one collection after the another, one quick cash grab after the next. And to me, it is kind of ruining the brand name, I have to say, because I feel usually with all your concerts, with everything that you do, with your music, with your videos, you are so involved and so detail-oriented and so into the whole process, you know, you have a say in everything. Everything has to be approved by you. So for me, I have a difficult time understanding why you would just give over or why you would give in to a brand collaboration deal that includes something like that, you know, basically includes saying, okay, we as Adidas are going to put out collections that you have no say in it, just so we can make even more money out of your brand and out of your name. And yes, of course, like I said, I understand that this is a brand, this is supposed to make money, especially for you, and maybe it makes sense for you to have other people do the work, put out collections that you are not involved in, and you get the money anyways. Yeah, it's just as a fan, as a supporter, it's just kind of making me not wanting to buy anything from these, Adidas collections. With the Ivy Heart, it's just not it for me. Like I said, the design choices are questionable for me. I didn't really like any of these shoes. Besides the Ultra Boost, I know that a lot of people asked for that one since this picture of you came out wearing the IVY Park collection, the same, the hoodie and the pants that I'm wearing right now, together with this Ultra Boost. But I'm kind of sick of the Ultra Boost. We got so many variations in different colors already. That is just my personal preference. I would have liked for the Ivy Heart collection to see a night jogger in pink and red, maybe with a cute heart on it or whatever, saying be mine or whatever. That would have been cute. But I also don't like, and I don't understand, the Stan Smith shoe. I don't understand the pointy shoe, the kind of, I think they call them the superstar something whatever, that is open in the back. I don't understand that shoe. It is just quite ugly to me. Again, personal preferences. It doesn't really, scream Ivy Park and athleisure brand for me, and it's kind of weird to me. And I do know from Deron's video that Beyoncé kind of liked the vibe of this collection.
Let's talk about this real quick. This little tea, okay? So when the first trailer dropped, no sight of Beyoncé. No sight. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. This is an Adidas launch. However, Beyoncé saw that trailer and she loved the color. She loved that her cousin was in it, KJ. She was very, very happy about it. So what did she do? This last week, I mean, it was from February 1st, this past week, to February 5th, around that time, Beyoncé went and recorded that. If you notice, it looks nothing like the rest of the video. All of her shots look nothing like the rest of her video. Why? Or of the rest of the trailer. Why is that? Because she shot it last week. They've been shot that video. So she did this last minute because she liked the color, she liked everything. So she said, you know what, I'll do this shoot. You have to understand how businesses work. Everything is not what it seems to be. You're not supposed to know certain things. It's not supposed to be public knowledge on certain things. However, being an enthusiast of all things B, you listen and you find out things that people aren't supposed to say. You find out.
I also was kind of surprised that she was not more involved in this collection from the beginning, because Valentine's Day is her favorite holiday, one of her favorite holidays. So I don't really understand why she wasn't more involved in that collection from the start. She did come around, kind of, because she was modeling for this collection. You said it, she recorded those pictures and videos a week before the collection dropped, and she definitely looks bomb in this latex dress and also in the sequin, duster as they call it. And I kind of understand B had a snake back then when she was younger, so maybe that's why the snake skin print, kind of makes sense. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of animal prints. Again, personal preference. I don't know how many times I have to say that in this video. And also in this collection, we had the set of the body and the knit tights, which are in a dark burgundy, which look very lovely and kind of reminded me of the first strip, even though it is a little bit darker. But then again, with the velvet tracksuit and the pants and the jacket and the crop top, everything is a different shade of burgundy to me, it seems like. And also the stripes and the details on those pieces are in a different colorway. It's not pink, it's more like a red-orange kind of color, and it reminded me again of the first strip. I was actually thinking about buying this tracksuit, the velour tracksuit, but yet again, the pricing is not really it for me, so that's why I decided against it. And I also have to say, and this is something and a bone that I have to pick with Adidas, how are you releasing one collection after another, and especially these smaller, supposedly Adidas collections with Ivy Park, and there is no logo to be found. The logos are so tiny. All we can see is these freaking stripes. Of course, I understand this is your, brand kind of thing, but where is the Ivy Park logo? I saw on this, burgundy body thing that the logo is at the back. It's not even at the front anymore, like the previous collections, Drip 2.1 for example. At least it said Ivy Park at the front of the body, but now it is in the back under the Adidas logo, and it is in the same color as the body. That makes no sense to me. As a Beehive member, I would like to show who I am supporting. And Ivy Park is also known for these big ass logos on the clothes, all over the sleeves. And you definitely saw that with the first collections, which I loved. But again, you could definitely tell that Beyoncé was involved and that she approved these, designs, and she had a say in that, because that is what Ivy Park was all about, these big ass logos all over everything, So it makes no sense to me why you decided to just leave them out or make them that small. And for me, that is not a collaboration anymore. For me, that is just Adidas trying to sell their shit, under Beyoncé's brand name, and I don't like it. Just to be clear here, this is something I don't like about Adidas. This is something that I'm addressing directly at Adidas and not at Beyoncé and her team, because most of the things that I'm criticizing are about these smaller collections, these supposedly Ivy Park and Adidas collections where Beyoncé was not involved. So Adidas, get your shit together, because this is not acceptable. I feel that you are capitalizing on Beyoncé's name and her brand name, and I'm just not okay with that as a supporter of Beyoncé. And last but not least, I know I didn't really say much about this collection so far. To make it short, like I said, I didn't really like the designs. This color scheme kind of grew on me, I have to say, as you can see with my makeup today and my outfit. I also, if you don't know and if you don't follow me on Instagram, usually for each of the collections I'm creating a manicure. I also did that with the Ivy Heart collection, and I was lucky enough to be shared by Dora Melissa, so I'm very happy about that. It always makes me very happy. And with the Halls of Ivy collection, if you saw my previous video, I was even shared by the official We Are Ivy Park account on Instagram. That made me very excited and very happy. I've created, nail designs for the Ivy Park collections ever since Drip 1. I did one in a burgundy orange colorway, and when I went to the store back then, people from the store and the manager, they took pictures for, the internal purpose of showing it around and using it probably, to, forward to whoever. And I also did that with the 2.1 and with the Black Pack, and with, for Black Pack I didn't create a nail design, but I did one for IVY Park as well, and I had orange nails and stuff like that for the Flex Park collection too. I think the Black Pack and the Peloton collection were the only collections that I didn't really, create a manicure for, but I also see that my, creations inspire other people to get Ivy Park related nail designs. So I don't like to toot my own horn, but I would go as far as saying that I was the original creator for the Ivy Park manicures, and that is fine too. I think sometimes we can say such things, and it makes me definitely happy to see other people, going to their nail artist and getting Ivy Park nails as well.
But yeah, that was a lot.
And for today, guys, that's it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please head over to bootylicious_hive. I will also put in Deron's, these Daddy Hive's Instagram accounts, because he has several as of now, 3 as far as I know, and I will put them in the info box below, so you can go follow him over there too. I will also link his YouTube channel in the info box and also in the cards, so that you can go follow his YouTube too and get all the information that you need for the future Ivy Park collections. And until my next video, I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. Stay real, keep it real, and bye-bye.
I appreciate you. It feels so good to be alive. Let me just say this. I got all my family by my side. Listen, Beyonce is... Beyonce is nominated. Hey, oh, that bullshit. Yeah. Beyonce is nominated for an Academy Award. Y'all don't understand. Okay, so let me break that down for y'all. For those that don't understand, yeah, I know this is the Ivy Park live and stuff, but sometimes you just gotta go to the right or to the left. Period. Oh God, did it. Listen, was not the song. Okay, they were nominated, but she wasn't for listen. Okay, but then she said, "It feels so good to be alive." She said, "It feels good to be alive," and I'm gonna get my Oscar nomination with my name. Y'all, not only is she nominated, girl, we're gonna get to see Beyonce at the Oscars. And here's the thing no one is talking about. She may actually sing Be Alive at the freaking Oscars. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be live or not, but even if it's pre-recorded and she's at her home singing Be Alive on the piano with Jay recording it, I'm here for it. No one is talking about that. Huh? No one is talking about that. Beyonce might be able to perform. No one's talking about that. They're all like, oh my God, Beyonce got nominated. Girl, fuck that. She might actually sing. It feels so good to be alive. And then Solange, Kelly, Michelle all end up on stage with her saying, got all my sisters by my side. And then the lights ring up. Baby. It'll be like Coachella all over again. But this time it'll be amazing because she might get an Oscar. No one's talking about it. But I could just see it. She have on a beautiful, like a gold dress and like a whole bunch of sparkles on it, and her hair is done. Like her hair is flowing. No, she did gold for the Grammys. No, she has black sparkles, glittery sparkles, sequins, and diamonds. heavy diamonds. And she has on gloves that sparkle just as bright as her dress. And she has on heels. And she's tall. And she's standing. And she's swaying. I need a moment. Give me a second, okay? Go get some water or something. I need a moment. Because I really just sat in that thing. Today, that's the first time I sat in it. And I just thought about it. I thought about it because we ain't seen her. We have not seen her perform in a long time. And I would really just be excited if she sings Be Alive. Because I love Be Alive. I freaking love. You're doing everything they said you couldn't do. I will live. I will live. Because I'm alive. It feels so good to be alive right now. I'm sorry. Okay. He's back. He's back. You're back. We're back. Okay. So IVY PARK. I had a whole moment, girl. That was a whole moment. What if Serena and Venus? What if she get the girl that was in the movie King Richard to stand by her? You know what? At this point, we gotta go. Okay? Oh, yeah. Siri, play Be Alive by Beyonce. All right, guess she didn't hear me. I need an assistant. Anybody want a job? It's over. It's over. It's over. I get to go to bed. Over. I get to go to sleep. It's over. I get to go to bed. Okay.